are partnering with the IFC on this project where we are training road contractors who are SMEs. We're trying to help them build the gaps that they have in their management. And in this way, we address sort of their skills and management capabilities so that they're able to run good businesses.
To be taught how to improve my training skills, to learn more about how I can be able to engage my participants, how I can be able to disseminate the information and the knowledge that I have according to the content, according to the context of the training that I'm carrying out. And also to know the link between maybe Kenya Institute of Management and the kind of SME training that we are being trained to go out there and train them.
I need to expand my experience. I need to learn more on how to facilitate, because it's not easy. Facilitation and lecturing is different. So I wanted to learn, how do I facilitate and how do I train others?
I want to have something which will make me different. I want to leave this training with something which is going to help me in the future.
I really wanted to know exactly how they wanted us to achieve targets of being able to understand our trainees and being able to even understand knowledge that is gotten from them and learn how to use that knowledge to create, something out of a training.
To learn new skills, add to my profile so that I can be able to be a better person, so that I can be more resourceful to my participants.
In this training, there are an array of areas, like how to engage participants or trainers so that they are able to feel they belong or they feel as if they are being engaged. And that's very important, that the environment need to be conducive for them. And also how to set the climate so as to deliver the content, as well as to give the most recent approaches in training.
How to get the attention of the learners, how to make sure that you outline the objectives, you give the structure, you give the content, so that you get people interested, you stimulate them. Because the whole thing is that you want to pass a message. Now, how do you pass that message to the people? You must get their attention, they must concentrate. So you have several activities in between. You try to make them participate. At the same time, they are enjoying the program.
In training, you have to involve your participants fully. It's not more of like lecturing. It's totally different. Because, in lecturing, you just lecture, you pass on the information, the knowledge and skills and all that to your students. But this one is totally different, because you see, you are also learning as you are passing out the knowledge to the people that you are training.
I am not a trainer, I'm a lecturer, like most of my also fellow trainers will say. And we really are in need of training skills in this country, because if you look at the people that are in that room, they're the creme de la creme of training in this country. So we really need to impart proper training skills to the people that are training, mostly, because trainings are a requirement, because they definitely they induce something into the economy that can be able to create innovations and all those things and change mindsets and such things. So we need trainers in this country.
Introduction, I can do introduction in my classes. I can add new activities that are part of what I train, and how to really make my class more participative.
What's really stuck in my mind is the clause. That is, how do I kind of like try to engage the learner and pick up what they expect, engage their experiences, and try to see how I can impart the knowledge that we have so that they can we can identify the small gap that is existing and provide for them the solution that would be fitting or befitting for them.
For you to keep the audiences interested, you do activities which are related to what you are trying to share with them. You outline so that you know you have to level people's expectations and you try to achieve the objectives at the end of the day, because they must take away something. When they go back, something that is applicable.
Getting the feedback and giving feedback to our trainees. It is an area that we often overlook, but it is an important part of the learning process. So getting feedback as a trainer and giving feedback to the participants.
TPMA, which has been very, very wide. You have looked at the gloss, you have looked at the ease, you have looked at the feed, you have looked at even how to manage difficult participants, and generally just to be in control of the class.
My colleagues here some of them are really have a lot of experience, especially our facilitators. They have a lot of experience. So as they share their experiences with us, we are getting something which we are learning, which we have to take back to other people. So next time when we are called to also facilitate, we are able to share what we have gone through.
To go out there and be able to train others in a more impactful manner.
I want to be a better facilitator. I want to be able to turn the information that I have to help the people I'm going to meet and interact with.
Continue providing or delivering effective training. The techniques that we have learned here clearly demonstrate how a trainer resonates well with the participants, and also to make sure that the trainings are effective in the respective organizations that we will be attached to.
To be a person that can really be very resourceful to the people that I will train.
They have exceeded them. I've exceeded my expectations. I think when I came, I was expecting it's just one of those things that you come, you leave, but we have really been glued. You find us still being here after 5 and you're not complaining, is because of the value that we have gotten from it.
To create more avenues for us to use the skills that we have acquired here, and also to get an opportunity to interact with other trainers in such kind of field.
Create a master list of this pool, follow up with this pool, create content that will take this pool to the next level, use them as champions for the other upcoming, let them be created for space to practice, because practice is what definitely makes perfect. We can be able to learn a lot here, but without practice, nothing much can be done.
There are knowledge gaps. And those knowledge gaps are what trainers need to pick areas that they need to improve on, so that as they continue practicing, they continue to sharpen their skills and their key competencies, then they're able to deliver high quality trainings.
If possible, if such trainings could not only be done in Nairobi, but also be taken over to Mashinani, because for me, I came from Busia. So we don't have such trainings. To get such trainings is a bit tricky. But if such trainings could also be taken down to other cities or other towns within the country.
I would advise anyone who gets an invitation to take this, should take it very, very seriously. I would also want to take it further and get certified with IFC so that I can be carrying out the same trainings. You know, with training, you never have the end. I would want, like say the sky is the limit. I would want to, at one point, also be empowering people like we've been empowered in these 5 days.
Knowledge is best utilized when imparted to other people, and at least so that you see the outcomes of what has been worked out. So me and my colleagues in my consulting firm, I think I'm going to train them on the best ways on how to impart knowledge to them, and then of course try to make an impact in the field, especially in construction industry.
Oh yes, in fact, I look forward. I hope we shall have another training and even go further. It was very eye-opening, and we had very good facilitators who really gave us good insights on how to become a good trainer. And so also at the end, we also learned on how to use things like flip charts and how to enhance our PowerPoints, which was challenging a bit.